Good afternoon, everyone.
How is everyone doing today? We have Lena, Zoila, Mimi, Pam. Thank you guys for coming in. Paula is wearing her skull cardigan and it looks amazing. Hi, Joe. Hi, Tank. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Tank. Okay, so today we are going to do the candy cane ornament. This is more of a process than a pattern, if you know what I mean. Meaning you can make it as small as you want, you can make it as big as you want. And you just follow the same rough pattern.
Awesome.
So
hi, Kim
what
G.
you're gonna do is now I'm making my candy canes red and white. I have seen them made out of like variegated and white because, well, we have all different colors of candy canes now. I've seen them in blue and white. I've seen them in green and white. So whatever colors you want to make your candy canes, make them.
Awesome.
Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your colors and you're going to chain 40. Like I said, this is really a method rather than a pattern.
I'm going to make you solo. Can you point your camera towards your hands where they can see what you're doing?
Oh, jeez.
Did you write these patterns down also?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote them down physically. Let's see.
Is your purse up here or downstairs?
Downstairs.
There we go. How's
there. That? Now we can see what you're doing.
Okay. So you want to chain 40.
Hook wise, you can use any size, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm using my favorite J.
All right, you said chain 40?
Yep.
All one color?
Yes, ma'am.
Zoila said she loves your cardigan.
Thank you, Zoila.
Zoila said she's even seen the candy canes done in rainbow.
Oh, yeah. I've seen them done in... The only color I haven't seen them done in is black. But, yeah, you could do them in black even. Now, in the third chain from your hook, you want to put 3 double crochets. And you want to put 3 double crochets in each remaining chain. Okay? Just make sure you keep 3 double crochets in each chain. Make sure that you don't put 4 because then you get too much of a twist. Okay, and what you're going to notice is that it starts curling up and it will curl back on itself. That's what you want. Okay.
Awesome.
Hang on. There. You can see how it curls back on itself.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to go back to the red because I was working on that before. So, but as you can see, it just curls, and that's what you want it to do.
Awesome.
Okay. Now, when you're done with both colors, you have 2 things like this. All right. Start at the same end.
Hi, Dawn. Thanks for coming in.
Is you're going to wrap them together. Okay. It's real simple. They fit right into each other. And twist them as you go.
Yes, Dawn, that's the cardigan we just finished, the skull cardigan. Isn't it gorgeous?
Okay. Until you get to the other end.
Here you go. Take this off before bed and put that spray on.
Right.
Okay. So you've got,
Thank you.
of course, you'll want to sew in your ends.
No,
Your shirts are done.
thank you.
So,
But there you go.
All right.
You have your own little candy cane.
now,
That is
If you
cool.
want to, you can twist this around a pipe cleaner, or you can take wire and feed it through, or you can just sew it together like this right here. Put a little piece of yarn right here, and voila, instant Christmas ornament.
I love that, Paula, and it didn't take long. I mean, granted, you had some of it crocheted up already, but it wouldn't take long at all.
Yes, you do the same amount of stitches on both colors, Zoila.
Now, is that one that you could put a candy cane in also?
You know, I have never tried to put a candy cane in there. I would be afraid that the candy cane itself would break.
Break. This is my oldest daughter, everybody, Katie.
Hi.
Hi.
She come over to help me
Don't
today.
bite.
All right, I'm going to make a phone call.
All right, thank you.
All right, I'll call you after one.
All right.
Bus, I want to go get pop too.
Oh, all right, thank you.
What did the doc say about your head?
It's gonna be a month for my rib to heal, and I gotta make another appointment for my head.
No.
It's not healing very well. So to do it any other color, you would just do whatever color you want, and you put 3 double crochet in each stitch. So if you want to do like 3 colors, would you just do 3 and then twist them just like you did, but twist all 3? Or
yeah, you wouldn't get the tight twists like this,
right?
but I wouldn't see why you couldn't add just another curl.
Okay. I think it looks really good with just 2 colors, actually.
So
I guess if you wanted
Yeah.
3 or 4 colors, you just use variegated, like Zoila said with the rainbow.
yeah, you can also, what you can also do is join these, and then you have a wreath.
Let me make it big.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Then you have a wreath. And to hide your join, just crochet up a little bow. Put it right there.
Right. Or find a small mistletoe to glue on there.
Yep. Now, also, what I have seen people do is I have seen people take just the white, or use like a white glitter yarn, a white sparkle yarn, and make icicles. But the icicles you do differently, because you start off with single crochets, and you make 3 single crochets per stitch for 12 stitches, and then you make 3 half double crochets per stitch for 12 stitches, and then you make the rest of your stitches are all double crochets.
Oh, wow.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe, I tripped and fell. Kim, were you the one asking about the mini stocking caps last week?
You know, I did not get a chance to look at that.
You didn't?
No, I know you sent it to me. I found it. I can be a little slow sometimes.
Yeah.
So if you
I
want,
found one, so
yeah.
I don't think it would be hard to make them. So Paula's going to look and see what she thinks.
Okay, so if we're going to make an icicle, what we're going to do,
Let me make it big.
is we're going to take, and in the second chain from the hook, we're going to put 3 single crochets.
Hi, Carly. Thanks for coming in.
And then in the next 11 chains, we're going to put 3 single crochets.
Is that your cat, Paul? I keep hearing somebody. It sounds like they're yelling for help.
Oh yeah, he's such a poor baby. He thinks he wants to go outside, but when he goes outside, he sits in the corner of the porch and cowers and shakes.
Oh my gosh.
He's such a wussy.
Can you believe that it's snowing here again? It snowed yesterday and now it's snowing again today.
Ugh.
Hi, Gwen. Thanks for coming in. What kind of Christmas ornaments would you guys like to learn about or to do a tutorial on? Me either, Joe. Yes, Gwen, that's the sweater we just finished last week. Paula's turned out gorgeous.
Okay. Coming up on 11 here.
What time is Dee and Dawn's lives later, Zoila? Do you know?
Thought Dee's live was at
Dee?
5.
Central Time?
I think. Dee, is your live at 5?
Oh, there you go. Zoila dropped Dawn's 6 p.m. Eastern, she said. So, yeah, 5 p.m.
Okay.
Central. Yep. Show Dee your candy cane. She's,
You go, Dee.
look at that candy cane, Dee. And now she's making a icicle.
Okay, so once we get we get 11 stitches with single crochets, you can see how tight that makes it.
Zoila, for some reason, it didn't make the links clickable.
Oh, they're not clickable for us.
Oh, they're not clickable for us?
No.
Oh.
Now,
oh, I see.
want,
the other screen, they are clickable. Okay.
Yeah, you want to do 11 sets of 3 half doubles. And then after that, you want to do the rest of them. And shucks. Oh, sugar. I hate it when I skip a stitch. That's 2. Three.
Okay, Zoila. Carly said she loves the candy cane. I'm crocheting 23 candy cane holders for family. And Gwen says, I've tried making bells, but they didn't turn out right. Carly, do you follow a certain pattern for your candy cane holders? Dee says, blanket hi to everybody.
But you can see how it's getting bigger.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you can tell yet or not.
Yeah, I can see it. Dee says, I dyed 50 hanks of yarn yesterday. Was up till 2 a.m. I'm exhausted. Oh my gosh, girl. I bet you are.
Girl,
Dawn
you're
says,
supposed to be
Dee,
retired, not tired.
right? Dee says, or Dawn says, Dee, hey, beautiful lady. Are you going to do a video on it, Dee, or are you just doing it for your div sale? Hi, Diane Major. You're good. Paula just made a candy cane ornament, and now she's doing an icicle ornament. Gwen says, yes, a YouTube tutorial. I haven't done any this year. I made about 80 of the candy cane holders, but candy and a pencil in them for my grandkids to give as gifts to classmates. Oh, that is a neat idea, Gwen. Dee says, 14 hours straight. I can't lift my arms. Oh, girl. Dawn, are you having your sale today? I will redirect to you today, Dee. I think they're having it the beginning of December, Dawn, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah, the dib sale is the beginning of December, from what I understand.
Right. Diane Major says, okay, I need my yarn. Oh, and Carly Crochet says that she is using a crochet jewel pattern.
Okay, so after 11 sets of half doubles, then we want to go to the double crochets. And you just finish the thing up with double crochets. Now, I'm not going to keep this as an icicle because I prefer to do the icicles with sparkle yarn.
Right.
I just wanted to give you guys a sensation of what it looked like. Or now you can make these with just plain old white cotton.
Are you wanting to make the icicle, Diane, or the candy cane? Welcome back, Zoila. Kind of like kids, Zoila. When as soon as you pick up the phone to talk to somebody, they have to have your attention.
Uh-huh.
All right, Diane Major wants to follow you with the icicle.
Okay. So you want to chain 40. Like I said, these are all, ouch. These are all methods rather than patterns. So you chain 40 and then second for the icicle, second chain from the hook, 3 single crochets, 3 single crochets in the next 10. Then you switch to half double crochets and you put 3 half double crochets in the next 11.
All right,
and you
hold
finish
on.
up.
Hold on. 2 chains from
Okay.
hook, 3 double crochets. 3 double crochets for 10 stitches. Or 10 chains.
No. I said single crochets. Sorry.
Single
I should
crochet.
have said single crochets.
Okay. 3 single crochets for the first 10 stitches, or first
11.
10 chains. 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 half doubles for the next 11. Then you just finish off however many chains you have with double crochets, 3 in each.
Okay. Gwen, icicles are fun to make and fairly easy for the ones I did. Also a tutorial on YouTube. Zoila says, Dee, thank you. I received my birthday present. Everything is awesome. I especially loved the card. I am writing it down, Diana. She says it.
Okay, and then you have 3 double crochets for the next however many chains you have left.
Right.
So there you go. See how it skinnies up at the bottom?
Yep.
So you have a tapered icicle.
Hi, Ivy. All right, Diane, you chain 40, so then you put 3 double crochets, a second chain from the hook.
No, 3 single crochets.
3 single
Is
crochets.
she doing now? Is she doing the icicle or is she
Yeah.
doing candy
Yeah,
cane?
the icicle.
Okay, the icicle is 3 single crochets for 11 chains, 3 half double crochets for 11 chains. The rest of your chains, 3 double crochets.
All right, so
It's
is it
single, half double, double.
is it 3 crochets for 11 chains after you do the 3 single and the second chain from hook? So it would be 12?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm writing it down right. Zoila, Christmas tree decorated with crochet ornaments would be really cool. I have a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree that Henry used to decorate, and I'm thinking about pulling it out and the ornaments that we make, hanging them on that one, because that's just a small, like, tabletop tree.
I think the Charlie Brown trees are the best.
Right?
Okay, next week I will try to transcribe my Santa face.
So after you do the 3 double crochets for the rest of the chain, or the rest of the stitches, then it's done?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
it.
Okay. Diane, do you want the pattern for the the candy cane she just did also?
I'll see if I can come up with a Grinch face, Kim. I would imagine that it would be fairly easy. Oh, come on now, Max the dog. Give me a break, Kim. I would assume that you would have to make it like a really small amigurumi.
I don't even know how to spell icicle. Is that terrible?
Oh, don't make me think. Please.
Tank says, I just made the easiest cheesecake ever. Oh, cheesecake sounds good.
Mm.
Kim G said she has an old plastic canvas Grinch face. It needs redone. Afraid to take it apart. And Gwen says, I made a granny square tree last year and granny square angel on top, a row of chains. Wow, that sounds cool. Tank says, look up cottage cheese pumpkin cheesecake.
Sounds good.
Oh, and then Gwen even made some flat present motifs for under the tree. That is so cool, Gwen. That would be super cool.
Okie dokie. There we go. Done and done.
Can you put a piece of colored paper behind it?
Hang on. Maybe this will work. Does that work better?
Yes.
My camera is just blowing out the white.
I think your light's blowing it out.
The only light I have on is my overhead light. Hang on. I turned off my my light that I use to see with. There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's the camera.
Is it the camera?
Yeah, it's blowing it out. So to do. Okay, now I make 2.
Hi,
Do you
Kim.
want to go on?
Last Thursday evening. Let's see. Kim G says, Paula, how's your neck doing?
Yeah. It will be better once I get my shoulder surgery.
Tank's right, Paula. Your sweater like almost glows in the dark. That's pretty cool. Diane Major. Diana, I rewound a little, so I'm late in answering. I'm sure if you have the candy cane, I can do it also. Yep, I just typed up the candy cane and the icicle pattern that she says. So if anybody wants a copy of it, let me know and I will email it to you.
Okay, now, as far as the wreath is concerned, once again, it's a method. So 40 chains. Hang on. Hey. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
Cutting off my oxygen.
Diane Major, I tripped and fell last Thursday. I broke one rib and messed up my head pretty good. Hi, Susan
Okay,
Goulet.
as far as the wreath is concerned, 40 chains, 3 double crochets in each stitch, join at the end, and that's it.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh,
I have
we can
never ever broken a bone, and I've never had a black eye, and this time I ended up with 2 black eyes. Yeah, Tank, it seems to be happening more often. Diane Major, wreath 40, 3 double crochets each stitch, join at the end, and that's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's it. You can put mistletoe on it. You can put a red bow on it. You can just hide all your stitches so that you can't tell where it's joined.
Right.
So, okay. And this is the green that I'm using for the other wreath. Now, I have seen people do this with a little circle, do it around like a metal ring or a plastic ring.
For the wreath?
Yeah. Because you can do more than one type of wreath.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, good thing you landed on yarn, Tank.
Okay. For this type of wreath, we're going to start with a magic ring. Landing on your butt doesn't help much, Kim. You break your tailbone then. I've done that.
All right, make
All
you
right.
big, Paula. What are you
Okay.
making now?
This is a wreath. So we're going to start with a magic ring.
Yeah, Paula's pretty fast making stuff, that's for sure. All right, what do you do after the magic ring?
Then you're going to put as many double crochets as you can fit in that magic ring. You don't want to pull the magic ring tight. You want to leave it open like wreaths are open in the center.
Right.
Now keep in mind that these can be made from scrap yarn. It's just, I did not have, well, the white and the pink are scrap, but red, yellow, and green, I didn't have as scraps.
Yes, Kim, I know you're joking. I think I missed what you said. I was saving that pattern thing. Let me go back up here.
I told you to land on your butt instead of your face, girl.
Oh, I don't know. I
And
fell down the steps one time on my butt, and that didn't feel no better.
It's like, yeah, last time I fell on my butt, I fractured my tailbone.
Right?
And it sucked.
You know, something that was so weird, though, is I went to the ER because of all my heart medicine and stuff I'm on. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't do more damage, you know. And they told me, no, you're fine. Just going to be bruised for a while. The next day I get a message that the test results are in, and it says I fractured the 7th rib. So then I call the doctor and I'm like, what does this mean, you know? And Monday, or he was out of his office, so they said he'll talk to you on Monday when you have your appointment. So when I talked to him on Monday, he says, oh yeah, you broke your 7th rib. So what is it? You know?
So, yeah, what does that mean?
Right. I mean, I don't know why, you know, I understand they don't have a x-ray tech right there at the hospital at night like that. So it has to be sent somewhere to be read, but it's so weird, you know, that they all tell you something different.
Yeah, they do. That's why I never went to our local dog and pony show in Illinois. I swear to God, Illinois has some of the worst hospitals in the world.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Once you
snowing here
fill
right
up-
now, Hank.
Yeah, once you fill up your magic ring with double crochets, you want to join. And then you're going to put a picot. Where's Pebbles? Okay. Picot is chain 3, slip stitch into the same stitch. Chain 3, slip stitch into the next stitch.
Oh, Kim G, that would be perfect. Just wrap myself in bubble wrap and then I don't have to worry about it.
Uh-huh.
The wintertime scares me anyway, all the time, Tank. You know, even if I'm not hurt, it scares me. They don't do anything unless it's poking into a lung. I kind of wondered about that.
Yeah. They used to tape people. I mean, they would literally tape you up so tight you could barely breathe
Right.
with a broken rib. They don't do that anymore.
The doctor
They
told
don't
me
do
they
that
don't
anymore.
do that because it causes you to get pneumonia.
Yep. They were killing more people than they were saving.
Right. Because I asked about a wrap. Thank you, Lana. She gave us both thumbs up.
Thank you. Okay, now once you make it all the way around,
Mama Gwen said, I made a wreath, so a styrofoam middle with crochet and crochet giant bow on it. Oh, now that would be pretty. Like the wreath itself was a styrofoam. Is that what you're saying, Gwen? All right, so the chain 3 slip stitch into the same stitch, that's the picot, right?
that's how I do my picots on
Okay.
this anyway.
And now are you doing that in every stitch or every other stitch? What do
Every
you do?
stitch.
Huh?
Every stitch.
Every stitch.
Yep. So
Okay.
that you're going to get, it was just that white that was blowing out, Diana, because the green shows up perfectly fine.
Oh, wow. Hi, Mateo. Thanks for coming in.
See, this is what you end up with. Then go all the way around, join back up, and then what I did with mine was I would take different colors of yarn and put like French knots on the wreath so that it's got different color bubbles on it.
I've seen people even take ribbon and weave it in the ends.
You can weave red ribbon through here or white ribbon. So that's how it goes.
Could you imagine how many ornaments you could make up in a day as fast as these work up?
Oh, tons.
Right.
Tons and tons and tons. Okay, that's all I got for today.
Would anybody be interested in doing an ornament swap? Just swap one of the ornaments that we make?
Oh. Okay. Ouch.
All right, so we have the icicle pattern, the candy cane pattern, and the wreath that you can make out of the candy cane or the wreath that she just made.
Yep.
So I gotta type
That's 4 patterns, and you can make all 4 of those in under an hour.
right. I gotta type this last pattern in with the other ones, and then Diane Major wanted a copy. I just had to think for a minute who it was. Kim G, I still have a few squares I gotta finish too. Zoella said she's working on scarves and hats and that she really wants to start her son's cardigan. Do you have all the yarn you need to make his cardigan, Zoella? Dee says she's working and lurking. Oh, it finally came yesterday. That's awesome. Sure took them a while, didn't it, Zoila?
Yeah, you know that dollar yarn from, or was it Premier or Hirschner's? Either place it was.
Premier.
Yeah, I had loaded up my cart with it and thought for sure I'd bought it. And I went back after the sale was over and nope, I hadn't.
Oh, no.
I was not real happy with myself. Now, if you don't want to use a magic circle to do this wreath, you can always just use chains. You know, chain 10. Join with a slip stitch. Put your double crochets in your circle. You don't have to have, you know, a ring to make a wreath. Ouch.
Tank says she's on her last scarf. Oh, Diane Major just made an icicle.
There you go.
Zoila said yes, and I complained the whole time getting her yarn. Lana wants to know where you ordered your yarn from, Zoila. Diane Major says, I can't do ornaments. I'm just working on number 8 of my squares. I just did 15 hats for donations and actually made a sunbunny. That's awesome, Diane. Kim G said she did the same thing, Paula. She thought she bought it and she didn't. Lana says, I haven't ordered
shopping for yarn thing.
Lana says, I haven't ordered from Hirschner's yet. Are they always slow?
No, I got my Hirschner order in 4 days.
Tank just shared a code for Hirschner's free shipping over $35.
Hey.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah, because Hirschner's will get you on shipping. I
just got an order. I have never made anything to sell. And Kaylin's boyfriend has 2 friends that wants to order hats from me.
Cool.
So the one that I made him, I did in double crochet. But now that it's getting colder, are they better to make with single crochet? Or is the double crochet
I think that's just a matter of choice. Honestly.
Okay.
I mean, a double crochet or a half double, it can be just as warm.
Oh, I didn't think about a half double. Diane Major says, I didn't think I could do a sunbunny, but it came out so cute. It's on my community tab if you want to see it. I will definitely go check that out. I think I might try the half double and see how that turns out. Because I got to do 5 hats, and I got to order yarn because they want the neon yarns that I used to make Henry's hat. You know, the neon colors we used for the skull cardigan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want the greens, The green and the yellow.
Hunting hats, right?
Just winter hats.
Oh, okay.
Diane, I've never heard of the Divine hat. I just did a basic double crochet all the way around for Henry's. Kim G said she's working on a sun bunny to send to Miss C for the Appalachian kids for Christmas. That's awesome. Zoila just dropped Diane Major's link so we can check out her sun bunny. I have not ventured into making one of the sun bunnies. Diane Major says it's by Sarah Arnold, free online. I will go and check that out.
Ah.
And it's called Divine Hat. Divine. Diane Major says mine is in witness protection, LOL. Zoila said she's made a couple of sun bunnies too. That's awesome, Zoila. Diane Major, I can't see Kim anymore. Well, Kim said she couldn't see a couple people when she come on either. What's with that?
I don't know. It's YouTube. Being YouTube.
Diane Major, yes, she also has a free cable hat. A tiny bit harder, but it's easy. Lana says, your sun bunny is so cute, Diane. Oh, Kim G went over to Paula's house for a minute. That's why you couldn't see her. Oh. There's Diane Major's link. I don't know. Can they click on it from the screen under
From
us?
there, I don't know.
Yolanda says depends if they are watching from your account or Paula's. Diane Major, thank you, Yolanda. I was so worried it would not look okay, but it's okay for a first-time bunny. And Zoila says YouTube does some weird things. Yeah, and you know what? They've been doing some really weird things lately, that's for sure. All right. Oh, wow, Diane, your sun bunny looks awesome. Wow, that looks really awesome. You did a good job. I've also started on my hats for the homeless shelter that's getting ready to open here. I don't have very many done, but I got a few done.
Never mind. My little train jumped its track.
Kim G says she thinks that she's blocked from someone. How do you figure out if you are? Zoila, isn't that something the mods can look for? Diane Major says, I'm just starting to make amigurumi, so practice makes perfect.
Yes, it does.
Kim G, Diane, that child will be so happy no matter what it looks like. Thank you for making it for one. And then Diane says, I have a small Xmas tree on my desk. I am going to fill it up with Paula's crochet ornaments. Send pictures, Diane. I would love to see
Yes,
that.
please. Okay.
So
It is finally warming up in here.
Tank says,
So-
no, an individual can block you. Oh, I see. Diane Major, that's great, Diane. I think so many places really need the hats and scarves. I think you're right. And I don't know about where you guys live, but where I live, we never know what our winter is going to be like. You know, one winter, well, actually, for a few winters lately, we've only had one good snow, and that was it. But then one year we had nothing but ice all winter, and another year we were snowed in. You know, so it's so weird that you just never know what it's going to turn out to be.
That's the same here. There we go. My sweater and my shirt. We're having an argument. Neither one wanted to let me win. Yeesh. I still have some black yarn that I need to sew in. So if you saw anything hanging, that's what it was.
Diane Major, I'll make icicles, wreaths, candy canes, and if you have any more small crochet ornaments, I will do those as well. Yeah, next week
Yeah.
we will have more.
I'll have the Santa face. I've got some small metal rings that I can do a wreath around if that would be something that someone would be interested in. I've got, let's see if I can get an angel pattern made up and a star. Now these are a little more time intensive, so I don't know that we'll be able to get through all of those. The Santa face is small. It's only about so big.
All right, Diane Major, I just sent you the patterns that Paula did today that I typed up real quick. Diane Major says, oh, perfect. I will make it and dedicate it to Miss Paula.
Yeah, actually, I think I can come up with light bulbs on string light yeah. Like wired light bulbs, the old-fashioned ones.
Tank says, I'm afraid it will be a cold, wet winter this year.
The Grinch for Kim. Okay.
Yes.
I'll see what I can do, Kim.
Kim, have you ever thought to look online to see if there's a plastic canvas pattern out there for the Grinch that you could just make a new one? Diane Major says, oh, those are a cute idea, Kim.
And I've got the perfect partial skein of yarn to do the Grinch with.
Well, there you go.
At least the Grinch face.
That would be cool if you could put a string of lights on an ornament or something like. I don't know if you could see these, but there's a lot of
like fairy lights.
Yeah, but I got smaller ones too. That one looks like it's going to be a big string, a long one.
I would be hesitant to put those inside of something crocheted because they do produce heat.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yep, I didn't think of that. Kim G says, can't find one close to the one I have though. And Diane Major, down here it will be wet. It's our rainy season in the south. Or the China of
Ah.
popcorns, the chain of popcorns.
yeah.
Kim G says, wow, a popcorn and cranberries garland. Diane Major, I've seen people make popcorn with the big white chenille yarn. I was making frogs and things like that out of the parfait yarn. I don't remember what brand that is now, but I'm finding out
Man.
that it sheds really bad.
Yes, it does.
So I don't, to me, would that be safe for a baby to chew on?
No, I don't think so, but that's my personal opinion.
Right. So what yarn could you use that wouldn't do that?
Well, when I sell any of my amigurumi or any of my dolls, I always ask who is the recipient. Okay?
Right.
Because if it is a child under the age of 3, then I know not to use certain yarns. And I also know not to use the plastic eyes. Even though I super glue my eye, well, not super glue, I hot glue my eyes in and I use the washer and make sure that it is good and tight.
Right.
I don't want to take the chance that some child might get that off of there and choke.
Right.
So I will embroider the eyes for a child under 3. I absolutely categorically will not sell any amigurumi or doll with the plastic eyes that's going to a child under 3. No. I've turned down commissions before. It's like, no, I won't. I'm
Right.
sorry.
All right.
So,
Diane Major, yes, Kim, with red cranberries, now we are really asking for a lot from Paula. She's going to suddenly lose connection. And yes, Zoila, it looks like real popcorn. And Zoila says, I don't think it's safe for a child. Yeah, I'm thinking that too, Zoila, because I would worry about it gathering in their throat or their stomach or something.
Let me tell you a little story here. We were attending Christmas Eve Vespers, and my daughter was wearing a little dress, and it had a pretty little bow with a rosette on it. Well, even though I paid top dollar for this dress, the bow and the rosette were not stitched on. They were glued on.
Oh, no.
She was 9 months old, and I almost lost her.
Wow. That's scary.
She almost died from sucking that thing down her neck, down her throat.
Yeah, that's scary.
So, no. Anything that I think a kid might choke on, they're not getting their little fists on it.
Yep. Diane Major says, I wouldn't give anything with chenille to a child. Definitely no safety eyes, still not safe. Use embroidery. Zoila says,
Lana, I generally use acrylic yarn for kids. I use the softer acrylic, like the Hirschner's, oh geez, what do they call it? Worsted 8 or the Big Twist.
what about blanket yarn?
Now, I have found that blanket yarn is very resilient. like Burnett's blanket yarn.
Right.
I've got an Afghan that I have washed and dried and washed and dried and washed and dried, and it's still fine. It's not shedding. But that is blanket yarn. That's not chenille.
Right.
So,
Well, my second daughter's pregnant. She has tried for years to have a baby and she can't carry them. So far, she's doing awesome with this one. She's even getting the morning sickness, which she's never had. She doesn't usually make it to that point. And so I want to make her some special baby items, and I just don't want to use something that's going to harm the baby.
right. Stay away from chenilles. Oh God, who is it? I think it's Bernat that has a baby blanket yarn. You know, it's a blanket yarn, but it's for babies, so it's not as thick as the regular blanket yarn.
Right. Diane, I think she is 16 weeks. Is that what she said, Paula?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember?
I think
I know
she said
she's
16.
farther along than she's ever gotten. And she's a
Good.
lot healthier now. You know, she had that surgery, the gastric bypass surgery a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Well, I wish her luck. I mean, yeah, once she's past the 4 months, actually, once they're past the 3 months, that's usually where doctors say, okay, it's safe to tell everyone.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I'm just super excited because she would make such a good mom. You know, and it's been really rough on her not being able to carry. I mean, she's been pregnant numerous times, but she just can't carry it. And they said that something about blood clots. She was forming blood clots or something. So, but now she's home, so I can help her and everything. You know, where before she was clear up in Alaska, and I couldn't help her.
That can make a big difference too, Diana. I mean, even though my daughter, you know, this is funny, and everybody's going to think it's funny. Even though my daughter was almost 35 years old when she had her last child, she wanted mom in there.
Right.
It's something about mommy.
Yeah, Kaylin's 35. So she's
I
worried.
had my last child when I was 30. My daughter had her last when she was 35.
I had my last when I was 30. Yeah.
So it's doable.
And yes, Diane, she is so excited. Super, super excited. So she's been looking up baby items and she keeps saying, oh my gosh, Mom, why is that so much?
Oh,
And
Jesus.
she's right. I mean, the prices have gone up.
I have an unopened pack and play, never been opened. My rinky-dink daughter kept forgetting to take it home with her.
Oh,
and
wow.
her baby is now 10. So,
Oh my gosh.
they're not going to use it, but it would probably cost as much to ship it as you would pay for one.
Right. Especially the way the shipping keeps going up.
Yeah, I know.
Zorla, I don't know about the temperature. I mean, it could have, but I also know that up there she was a lot of stress because she wasn't near anybody. So I kind of wonder if that didn't have something to do with it too. Diane Major says, if anyone is interested, I just got a text. Knit Picks 20% off all needles. Lana says she was wondering about the cold in Alaska too. Diane Major says, I think any extremes can hurt a pregnancy, including temperatures.
Well, yeah, I would imagine so.
Tank says, ship it on the bus like Greyhound. Can you do that? I mean, I guess you can put stuff on an airplane and ship it that way.
Buy it its own little ticket.
I don't know how they would
Got
do
a
that.
Greyhound station in Fayetteville.
I don't know. I got a box I got to send to D, and I couldn't believe when I weighed it and put in to get the quote and stuff to send it through the post office. It was going to be $40, but I can send it through UPS for $20. I said that's a big difference.
Yeah, but UPS is adding on a surcharge because D lives out in the country and is not on their normal route. They're going to hit you up for more money.
Yeah, but UPS is cheaper. The post office is the one that's the expensive one.
Yeah, but UPS will come back at you and say, okay, we need more money.
Oh, that's what Dee said. Dee said that she has that problem with UPS, but I've never shipped like that, so I wasn't sure. Tank says you can. It's cheaper under the bus. It is a big difference, Zoila. It's just so strange how that stuff, works out. Diane Major says, my box with 15 hats from North Carolina to West Virginia was light, but it was $13 to ship. That's post office. Wow.
Really? Because I just sent a box from Arkansas to New York and it weighed 5 pounds and it was $13 to ship.
Diane D said she was here lurking in the background. Yeah, Diane, I think she meant in the storage things that are under the seat of the bus.
Yeah. Yeah, for people's luggage and such.
Right. I just didn't know that you could ship a package like that.
I was not aware of that either.
Diane Major, do you use Pirate Ship? Because Pirate Ship's quite a bit cheaper than the actual post office, and they you can make it
Yes,
to where
they
they
are.
pick the package right up from your porch.
Yes.
Hi, Noelle. Thanks for coming in. We're just wrapping things up. Paula Myint.
It's free. Just download Pirate Ship. Well, actually, you don't have to download it. You just have to sign up for an account.
Right. Yep. Pirate Ship has a package in limbo for you, and they won't help you.
Does Greyhound come anywhere near you, Diana?
Yeah, Galesburg.
Okay. I might check into that. Because it's sitting in my closet, taking up room.
It's just kind of strange that you can ship that way, but I mean, it makes sense because I know people have shipped animals and other things on airplanes, without a human being with them.
Thank you, Noelle.
Thank you, Noelle. Paula made a candy cane ornament, a icicle ornament, and a wreath ornament for us today. And I did type up some easy patterns based off how she did it. If you're interested, Noelle, I can email that to you. Diane Major. It's in Virginia. Hasn't
Okay,
moved
thank you.
November
Look at that.
1st with UPS. It won't get to the PO until it's released, and it seems to have an issue. So I called Pirate Ship, and they won't help. Tank says type Greyhound shipping. Zoila says I thought it had to be carried by someone. Hi Ray. She says, is that a Doctor Who shirt?
Yes, it is.
Tank says as long as it's under
we're
100 pounds.
all just we're all stories in the end. Just make sure it's a good one. The 11th Doctor, I think, said that. I'm not sure. It was either David Tennant or Matt Smith that said that. I think it was Matt Smith. I have all kinds of Doctor Who shirts, Ray. I love Doctor Who.
Noelle, if you could email me, then I will reply and send you the patterns.
Yeah, Noelle, you're gonna giggle when you read the pattern. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You could just watch the replay of the live too.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, she walks you through it real easy.
But here is, keep in mind, I have to tuck in my ends. Here is the candy cane.
Oh, let me make you big.
Darling, I don't need to get much bigger. So, and like I said, you can choose to put a pipe cleaner through it so that it will hold its shape better. Or you can just attach some yarn like that up there, hang it on your tree.
Yeah, I love the candy cane one. And then she showed us too how to turn it into a wreath if we wanted.
Yep. Oh, here. This is a magic trick, ladies.
Diane Major, yeah, that's the two wrapped together.
This is my own magic trick. It is now a wreath. See that?
I think that's awesome. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna call it a day. Oh, wait a minute. I got my other chickens in from Ellie.
Oh, those chickens are so cute.
All right, here's one. Oops, I'm not even on there.
You need to make yourself big now.
All right, there's one. Isn't that adorable? And then there's another white one.
Those are so cute.
Another brown one like that. I don't know why my light seems like all of a sudden it's bright up there. And then this one. Look at this one. I like this one.
Yeah.
And then I gotta show you something special. She put this in the bag. Look at that. Is that cute or what? Oh, there.
How adorable.
It's a stitch marker with a chicken, like a porcelain chicken. I don't know how to make it so that it shows without covering it. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to show you the butt, but is that adorable? I love it. She put it in there with a note and said, "In memory of my mom." So that made me feel really good.
Well, your eyes look better than they did yesterday.
Yeah, they do. This morning they were a little puffy, but
We both went for it at the same time.
did we? Lana, I ordered those chickens from Ellie Leba. Thank you, Diane Major. I'm definitely trying to be better about that. Now, Diane Major says chickens are easy to make. I got the chicken pattern, the emotional support chicken pattern. Remember, Paula?
Yeah.
And it looks hard.
I tried it.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out.
I see that. I don't think I can. I mean, it's like 20 pages. Yeah, they were a lot blacker before. Diane Major, you ordered the kit. I didn't know they had a kit.
Yeah, thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
For the original emotional support chicken, the very original first one,
Right.
they have a kit.
Oh. And the kit that you ordered, Diane, had a mistake in it. So then you just watched the video.
Yeah, but when you buy the kit or the pattern, either one, you get access to the video.
Oh, okay. She said LA something. She forgot their place.
Yeah, if you type in emotional support chicken, they're like the first page that comes up.
And it's so weird. I thought it was kind of weird because if you usually type that in, you get hundreds of links to support chickens. And for some reason, that one is the only one that pops up when I do a search for an emotional support chicken. So I don't know. It's weird. Diane Major says the video of the pattern is online for free.
Oh, okay. Well, if they've got an online video, I can follow the video.
Right. Heck yeah. Zoila posted the link for Ellie Leva for her stitch markers and her chickens. She actually does all kinds of things.
Yeah,
Hi, Dorothea. So yeah, I mean, if you get a chance, go to her channel and check her out, and then check out her pages. I don't know. I don't remember if she's got an Etsy shop or if she just has. I don't know what kind of page she has, to be honest, but she's got some really cool things. All right. Well, thanks for coming in, everybody. Next Thursday, Paula will be ready for a couple more ornaments. And I'm going to see how many of the ornaments that I can get done this week that she did today. Diane Major, they are the original makers. Okay. Lana, I feel my sugar dropping. Have to go eat. See you all later. Bye. Oh, yes, go eat. Take care of yourself.
I had an awesome time. And we will see you all, as I say, on the flip side, lovely ladies.
Right. Tank says Sweet Softies has a good Granny Square one. Love you, Dee. Bye for now.
Well, yeah, bye-bye.
See you guys all later. Thanks for coming. Have a good day.